It's funny how life will keep confirming our personal belief system, even if it's totally wrong. We'll just continually interpret every event in a way that validates our expectation or the way that we think life works, right? A funny example of this is my friend was telling me a story the other day about how he was pulling into a parking lot and there was this like obese woman like limping very slowly, and she was trying to get to her car. She had some sort of disability or something, and he clearly, he saw her, but then he went and he was looking for a parking spot, and he pulls in, but he didn't realize he was parking next to her car because she wasn't there yet, so then she's like getting up there, and he's now, in, and she's like yelling at him and cussing him out, trying to squeeze through, and she's like, can't you see, like, I have a disability and this and that, and in his mind he's like, how am I supposed to know this is her car, but she's looking for that. She's looking for something to validate this idea that nobody's considerate and everyone's rude or whatever it is, whatever she's got going on. He becomes that person for her, right? Even though that's not what's happening at all. And it's kind of funny. It reminds me of, we hear a lot about the reticular activating system. It's that filter in our mind because there's so much information. It's too much for us to process in a present moment. We'd just be too overwhelmed. So we just pick up on a tiny sliver of information and everything else gets edited out, right? And so if you have this worldview of like, I don't know, everyone's an asshole or whatever it is, what's gonna happen is as you go throughout life, and then whenever somebody does something nice, like somebody opens up the door for you, you're like, oh, thank you, and then you walk out, and then you instantly forget it. It's completely edited out. And then you see that cashier that has like a rude face or something, and that image stays with you throughout the day, and you're remembering like, oh, everywhere I look, it's just, everyone's so rude and whatever. It reminds me of Albert Einstein. He had a quote that was like, the most important decision you have to make is if you live in a friendly universe or if you live in a hostile universe, because you get to create it. There is no one and all truth. Like, you're creating this experience, and there's endless information that you'll never comprehend outside of the event that you're experiencing in a present moment. You get to create and interpret what it is through your expectations, your belief systems, your worldviews. And then in this law of attraction-based universe on top of that, people become cooperative components. Like my friend, he had to pull into that spot. Of course he picks that spot. He needs to be that person for her. We are being that person, whatever it is. We're being each other's angels and demons constantly, even if that's not really what's going on.